Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a video on the Soph X palette by Makeup Revolution. And before I hop into anything, I want to make an announcement of I will be going to my Nana's house tomorrow. And so I probably won't be, I'll be filming, but I won't be like doing tutorials. Most of it will just be me demoing the white chocolate bar palette. That way you guys can see it and everything in action. Yeah, I probably won't be talking, honestly, just because of my Nana and everything. Also, I wanted to start another series on my channel since I am getting married. I'm a bride, or whatever the appropriate matter is. So I wanted to do a Bridal Madness Mondays where I do just bridal looks. It doesn't have to be for my wedding. It'll just be stuff for brides and everything, obviously. But I'd like to start a new channel, and I think it will start on not this Monday, but next Monday whenever I'm back from my Nana's house. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. I am very excited to start that on my channel, the little playlist. So that was a long intro, so I'll just hop right into it. So I don't really know what kind of look I want to do. I just know I want to keep it pretty freaking neutral because I am going to be going in, oops, not that color. I am going to be going in with a pretty dark lip color. So I'm going to keep the eye fairly light. So I'm going to be going and taking a crease brush, and I'm going to be hopping into, I think, maybe this color right here. I'm just going to be fluffing that into the crease. Now these shadows are pretty well pressed. When I tap into it, as you can see, there is like no kickback, which is really good, because if you can do that, like if you can make eyeshadow with no kickback for 15 bucks, yeah, that's a pretty darn good price. Now, I don't know if this is just me, but does anyone else get migraines from wearing headbands too long? I was literally wearing this headband maybe about a good half an hour, and I'm already starting to get a headache and feel sick from it. I think it's just because of, I wear glasses and I'm just not used to it. I don't know. That's just my guess. So I'm just fluffing that messily into the crease and kind of blending that out. I'm just going to be building that up to a nice shade. Now on my skin tone, it doesn't really look, okay, to me it looks a lot warmer in the pan than a lot cooler in the pan and a little bit warmer on my skin tone. It's kind of weird, but I'm okay with it. It's still a pretty color. Now, if for time's sake, I may go and do the other eye off of camera. You guys can forgive me about that. I'm just going in, like I said, the same color. Going back, oh, my nose is so stinking itchy. And just fluffing that into the crease. And once again, I'm still building it up. Now these kinds of palettes from Makeup Revolution, they're very beginner friendly, and that's what I really like about them. If you don't feel very confident on your makeup skills, literally just slapping this stuff on your face makes you feel like a makeup artist. And they blend really nicely. And as for the price, you can't beat it. I mean, 24 shadows for $15, you really can't beat it. And by the way, this video is not sponsored. I bought this with my own money, so just want to throw that out there in case any of you guys are just like, it's sponsored. They don't know I'm doing this video. Okay, so then I want to be going in with I want to be going in with this shade right here. There's names for them, but they come on a little sticky note or some weird little thing, and they just somehow ends up somewhere else. So I'm going to be taking that color and I'm just going to be putting that right on the outer corner. Now this one shade, it needs to be built up. I'm just going to go like up into the crease a little bit. So when I'm putting it into my crease, I'll be putting it here and just be taking it up a little bit, just on the outer edge. I'm not bringing it in towards the inner part, just the outer edge, to kind of define it a little bit. And sometimes I like to press it to deposit the pigment or the shadow, and then I like to buff it out. And I'm not someone who has like 5,000 brushes. Once I find a brush I like to stick with it. That way I know what I'm getting, and I don't think you need 10,000 brushes. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe that'd help me out. But I do enjoy the looks that I get when I just use one brush. I mean, not one brush, but use the same brushes. So once again, I'm putting the shadow down, and I'm going to blend it out into a V-like motion. Into a V shape, I mean, or a C, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm just going to blend it up into the outer portion of my crease, then into my lash line. Oops. Every once in a while I gotta look in the viewfinder to make sure I'm actually, you know, in focus. Not focus, but, well, yeah, that's important too. That I'm actually in the frame. And just keep on doing that, so I'm happy with the color, and they are exactly even. So I need to add a little bit more to this side. I just love Makeup Revolution shadows. Like, they make me feel like a makeup artist. And I'm just a average girl with average makeup skills. So, and then I'm going to be taking this color right here, and I'm just going to be putting that in the same area, but I'm going to be focusing it more towards the outer, even more outer portion. So I'm going to be changing a brush, going in with this little definer brush from Elf, and going into that color. It's pretty dark, and I do enjoy it. So like I said, just putting it, I'm kind of stamping this one, and I'm just kind of stamping it where I want it before I do any more blending out. And like, again, I'm stamping it in kind of like a awkward little V motion. I don't know if you get that, like that. I'm just going to be taking my other brush that I was using to deposit those other shadows, and I'm just going to blend, just in kind of itty bitty back and forth motions. And I'm kind of trying to move it onto my other part of my lid, that way it can be evenly dispersed. No, I'm not gonna. Just do this on the other side. And these shadows are blending themselves. I mean, I don't have to do, I have to do work, but not too much work. So after that, I think I'm going to go into this very cool toned brown, and I'm just going to be putting that on the outer edge with the same brush. And even on this shade, like, there's no kickback or anything. And I'm just going to stamp. I'm going to do the other side, put it where I want it, and then I'm going to blend. In circular back and forth, just kind of changing it up. I'm putting a little bit into the crease, and a kind of like a crescent motion. So I'm going to go blending and then dragging it up a little bit, so you have that half crescent. I'm just going to do the other side, just blend, and then drag up until it's like a half crescent. Now I feel like for this, whatever this shape is, I feel like it's most flattering on almond-shaped eyes. I feel like it elongates my eyes, makes them look more almond-like and almost exotic. Or like a cat, you know, whatever you want. So, just keep doing that until you are happy with what you like. Now, I think for the lid, okay, I think I want to go into this really beautiful bronze shade. Oh my gosh. Like, I saw that color and I'm just like, shut the front door. Ugh. It's the perfect color. I may need to add some black to kind of deepen it up, but I'm just going to be taking my finger and just going in. And now, when you use the shimmers, that's what it looks like. They're kind of rough to the touch, but, you know, they do the job. I do like to use these. It's maybe a little too, like, yellow. Like, not yellow, but maybe too bronze for this look, but that's okay. I'll work with it. And I'll just pat this on my lid. Not pat, but kind of put my finger down, kind of swipe a little bit. I feel like for these shadows, it definitely helps. And just kind of doing that, and I'll do the other eye off of camera, and I might be adding a little bit of warmth into my eye look. So now that I did the other eye, I think I'm gonna add another color. I'm gonna add this color into my crease to kind of help out. I feel like these pinky tones, well, they look like a warm brown, but these tones, I feel like this looks a little weird just because this is so in your face. I wasn't expecting it to be that, I wasn't expecting that to be as gold looking, but that's okay. I'll just add that into the crease. It'll kind of help tie things together. Just doing that on the other side as well. Gosh, ugh. Okay, I think I'm gonna add some black into my outer V, and I'm just gonna be taking that definer brush. I'm just gonna be popping back into that. Whatever we got left on the shadow. Okay, so on the black there is a little bit of kickback when you dip into it and you kind of poke around, but that's not bad compared to other palettes that we have seen on the market. So I'm just gonna be pressing. Ooh, that's a little too much, but that's okay. Be careful with the black. I'm just working with what I got on my brush. I am not gonna be adding more. And I'm just going to do the other eye. I'm not even going to do that. Whatever I got left on my brush, I'm just going to be putting that into here. Now, for just dipping in the black twice, this black's pretty pigmented. But it's not so pigmented where you can't build it up. You can definitely build up the black. I just kind of took a little too much. So, I'm just going to be doing that and going into my crease a little bit. Okay, these shapes are kind of a little wonky, so I'm just going to fix that. Okay. Oop! I'm just with the brush. Wrong one. I'm just going to be taking this brush again. I'm just going to be kind of buffing it out. Now, one thing I will say about these glitter shadows, I don't know if it's glitter, but the shimmery shadows, there's not fallout. When I was pressing it onto my lid, there's no fallout, like nothing. There is nothing on my face. There's nothing on my face. And that is amazing because if you guys are very familiar with my channel, you'll know that my, my Pan That palette, one of the shades was really ridiculously, like I pressed it on my lid and poof, I've never had that happen. Like, it was ridiculous. And I'm just going to be blending the other side and just kind of going into the crease a little bit. That's how I like to have my eyeshadows. And just blending out the outer edges. Just like that. And I think I'm going to be taking a little flat brush, and I just want to be adding this, this brown right underneath. And I'm just going to be putting that underneath my lash line, but only at the very edge. So right over there. And I'm just going to be stopping. I don't want to drag it the whole way, just at the edge. I'm just going to do the other side. And definitely want to make them even. Don't need to have them very wonky. And sometimes what I like to do, if I get any like weirdness over here, I just like to take a clean finger and bloop. Just make them all nice and whatever. Okay, so I'm going to be doing my mascara and my lips off of camera, and I'll be back for the outro. Actually, before I do that, I actually want to go and adding this beautiful pink shimmery shade, and I kind of want to put it on top, kind of make it like a rose gold effect and layer them together. And just see how that does. Because I've never done that with these shadows. I don't think I've done that period of layering. Ooh, that is stunning. It's just the right rose gold kind of color. Like, it's just, you know me and rose gold. Give me a rose gold and I am good. So I'm just going to be doing the other eye. And I'm just be pressing and kind of, not swiping, but just press and just kind of, maybe a little swipe, but like, just not too much to, whoop, there goes your eye makeup you just spent 20 minutes doing. There. Now I'm going to be doing mascara. So I used my Essence Lash Princess Falsy Effect Mascara, all-time favorite. The Princess line is amazing. I can vouch for the pink and the green. I can't vouch for the purple just yet. But another thing I wanted to quickly go over is if you ever see like anything underneath my lash line, 9.9 times out of 10 it is literally mascara, because I am so sloppy when it comes to mascara that I put it on and it just looks like I smoked down my outer lash line, which I'm okay with that effect. But I'm going to just be applying my lip color, and it's the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and it's in the color 80 Ruler. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you guys recreate this look, please like send me a link so I can check it out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel so you can see future videos. Bye guys.